In the heart of Venezuela, amidst the hustle and bustle of everyday life, a hidden economy has emerged. One driven not by traditional forms of labor, but by the digital world of online gaming. A game that has become central to this underground economy is Runescape, a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG, that has been around for over 2 decades. Runescape's virtual world, where players slay monsters, mine ores, and craft items, has become an unlikely lifeline for many Venezuelans struggling to survive in one of the most severe economic crises the country has ever faced. The paradox is striking. In a nation where inflation has reached astronomical levels and the average salary barely covers basic living expenses, some Venezuelans are making more money through Runescape gold farming than doctors, teachers, or other skilled professionals. This is the underground world of Runescape gold farming in Venezuela, a phenomenon that highlights both the ingenuity of the people and the systemic collapse of the country's economy. Like and subscribe for more short, fun documentaries. To understand why Runescape has become such a crucial source of income, we must first explore the dire state of Venezuela's economy. Once one of the richest countries in Latin America, thanks to its vast oil reserves, Venezuela has seen its economy spiral into a devastating collapse over the past 2 decades. Under the leadership of Hugo Chavez and his successor, Nicolas Maduro, the country experienced soaring inflation, crippling sanctions, and an overall mismanagement of resources that led to the country's current crisis. Hyperinflation, currency devaluation, food shortages, and a crumbling healthcare system have left millions of Venezuelans living in extreme poverty. As of 2018, Venezuela's inflation rate surged to an astonishing 1,700,000%, rendering the local believer virtually worthless. By 2020, the average Venezuelan earned less than $5 a month, a sum that doesn't even cover the cost of a basic meal. In this climate of economic despair, many Venezuelans have turned to alternative ways of making a living. The economic system has collapsed to such an extent that individuals have had to think creatively to survive. Some have found an unexpected refuge in the world of online gaming, specifically Runescape, where the currency isn't tied to a failing national economy, but is instead a part of a global marketplace that transcends borders. So why Runescape? What makes this specific game the platform of choice for thousands of Venezuelans looking to make a living? Several factors contribute to this unusual trend, the first of which is the fact that Runescape is free to play. While Runescape offers a premium membership that unlocks additional content, anyone can access the game's core features without spending a penny. All it requires is an internet connection and a device, whether a computer, smartphone, or tablet. Moreover, Runescape is a game with a unique appeal. Its massive open-world environment, combined with a detailed in-game economy and highly interactive gameplay. Players can engage in a range of activities, from battling dangerous creatures to mining resources, fishing, crafting items, and trading goods. The virtual currency, Runescape Gold, acts as the game's primary form of exchange, and this currency can be traded between players. But the real appeal of Runescape lies in the lucrative gold farming opportunities it offers. Gold farming refers to the practice of accumulating in-game gold through gameplay and then selling it for real-world money. This has been a common practice in online gaming communities for years, but in Venezuela, it has become a vital source of income for many players. In a country where a standard monthly wage might not even cover basic needs, the idea of making money through gaming is an enticing prospect. With little to no capital required to start, players can earn substantial sums by dedicating long hours to the game, farming for gold that can then be sold on third-party websites or directly to buyers in exchange for real-world cash. The fact that the game is globally accessible adds another layer of appeal. Runescape's worldwide player base provides a market for Venezuelan gold farmers to sell their in-game currency, even though they may be situated far from the traditional consumer markets in Europe, North America, or Asia. The transactions, often completed via PayPal or cryptocurrency, allow Venezuelans to bypass the devaluation of their local currency and access a much-needed stream of income. The process of Runescape gold farming might seem simple at first glance, but it's a labor-intensive operation that requires long hours and dedication. The game offers a variety of ways to earn gold, from slaying high-level monsters and completing quests to crafting items and gathering resources like ores, fish, or wood. These methods, while offering rewards, often require grinding, repetition, and in-game skill advancement to maximize returns. Many players, especially those farming gold full-time, will spend days on end in the game, accumulating large sums of gold. For example, a player might spend 12 hours a day fishing or mining in-game, only to accumulate millions of gold pieces. The next step is selling that gold to buyers via third-party trading platforms or informal networks. While the exchange rate for Runescape gold fluctuates, it can be quite profitable. Depending on the amount of gold accumulated, players may earn anywhere from $10 to $100 per transaction. In Venezuela, where the average salary is far lower than the cost of living, this amount of money can make a huge difference. For many gold farmers, the income generated from Runescape farming is not just supplementary, it's essential for survival. In fact, gold farmers in Venezuela are often earning more money than professionals like doctors, engineers, or university professors, who may only see $20 or $30 a month in wages. This fact is staggering when you consider that the labor involved in gold farming is often seen as less prestigious than that of traditional professions. Yet, in a collapsed economy where traditional career paths offer no security, it has become one of the few viable options for many Venezuelans to secure a decent living. While gold farming may seem like an attractive option, it's not without its risks and challenges. One of the most significant challenges is the constant fluctuation in the value of Runescape gold. Given the unstable nature of Venezuela's economy and the volatility of international markets, the price of Runescape gold can change drastically, meaning that farmers may find themselves losing money if they're not careful. Furthermore, there are the rules of the game itself. Runescape has strict policies against real-world trading, RWT, the practice of exchanging in-game currency for real-world money. If players are caught selling gold, they risk being banned from the game entirely. This means that gold farmers must operate in the shadows, constantly avoiding detection while trying to make a profit. The fear of losing their accounts and all the progress they've made in the game adds an extra layer of stress and uncertainty to their daily grind. On top of that, the physical and mental toll of gold farming can be severe. Many Venezuelans who farm gold for long hours suffer from health issues, such as eye strain, carpal tunnel syndrome, and back pain, caused by sitting in front of a screen for extended periods. The mental stress of the work is also a significant burden. Gold farmers must endure repetitive tasks day in and day out, constantly grinding for resources with no guarantee of profit. The pressures of competing with other farmers for resources and navigating the unpredictable market conditions add to the strain. Despite these challenges, the rewards often outweigh the risks. For many Venezuelans, the alternative, working a low-paying, unstable job in a crumbling economy, is far worse. The digital economy of Runescape provides an escape route, albeit one fraught with difficulties. The rise of Runescape gold farming in Venezuela isn't just a story of individual survival. It's a reflection of the broader collapse of the country's economic system. Venezuela's economic crisis has affected every aspect of life, from healthcare and education to basic access to food and clean water. The fact that skilled professionals are turning to online gaming for a living underscores the extent of the crisis. It paints a stark picture of a nation where the digital world is one of the few remaining avenues for financial stability. While gold farming may offer some respite in the short term, it cannot solve the underlying problems plaguing Venezuela's economy. The country remains mired in hyperinflation, corruption, and political instability, making it unlikely that the situation will improve in the near future. But for now, Runescape gold farming is a survival mechanism, a testament to the resilience of Venezuelans in the face of seemingly insurmountable adversity. The rise of virtual economies, driven by online gaming, may be seen as a glimpse into the future, where individuals in failed or struggling economies turn to the digital world for a means of survival. For Venezuela, a country in freefall, Runescape and its gold farming economy represent not just a form of income, but a reflection of the incredible lengths to which people must go to make ends meet in a society in turmoil. The real question remains: how long can this system last, and what will become of those who rely on it once the game itself evolves or changes?